I am going to just... Right. Bear with me whilst I do these changeovers. Dishonored Death of the Outsider. There we go. Right, I'm just going to quickly pop in and just amend everything, saying... you know, I'm switching over. There's that. There's that. Oh, come on. There's that. Oh, let's have a look at the picture that Callie shared for me. Oh, Dresden. Jesus, he's huge. Dresden is just huge. Godframe saying, yeah, sorry about that, I was posting up the updates. I'm not going to bother even open up Facebook because... Pfft. Says how many you have. Jesus. It's the Bioshock Stealth knockoff. You're not wrong. Right, yeah, so, to amend the title earlier, welcome to Dishonored Death of the Outsider! Oh. There we go. You mean Thief knockoff? It's closer to Thief, actually. Yes. It's so much closer to Thief that a lot of people have actually asked, are Dishonored and Thief in the same universe? To which the answer has been no, it's not. Did you remind you have Thief 2? You think? Not a bad one. The reboot was a bit weird. The reboot of Thief was a bit on the weird side. It's a classic. By Raven Software, I believe. I think they're the ones who did the original Thief, which I also recall them being the ones who did Hexen Heretic. Calling up my old gamer knowledge here. Okay.
It's locked. That area's private, get it? But I can let you in for, say, 100 coin.
100 coin! Bribe the IO says a locked doors of a restricted area of our basketball is not far from the entrance, and I yourself have to open it for the small fee of 100 coin. I have no idea how much coin I have. Because this doesn't tell me in game. Actually, no, mate, it might. Stats. Global? Hey, 127 coins. I should have 127 coins. Should. Don't know how much of that I spent. Mock's, you never played Thief, Mock? It's interesting. It's very much be stealthy or you will die. Bone charm nearby. Look around closely. Okay.
Outsider's eyes. Doubt. They're making him fight. I have to get him out of there.
You don't look so tough. Look at you.
Okay.
Trapped like a hound in the pits. Hoping your masters will throw you a bone charm.
Right, so I need to do this stealthily. And he's still on the first level because he should be in Thief. Thief is a very difficult stealth game. You know, especially with all of the other things you're supposed to do. Brute power suppressor. Do not touch! I don't know how this thing works, so if you keep it under control in the bit, have your fun, but watch out. When I've got my money's worth, our leaders will want to eyeball him. We were lucky to find such a vicious cur for all studies. You've seen him fight, if he gets out he'll kill us all, so don't turn off the machine. Okay. So yeah, I was okay with the reboot of there, honestly.
If I turned it off, nothing could stop him.
Looks like a charm.
Jesus. Thomas, you don't know what you're doing. You don't know what you're getting into with this black magic. It draws you in with harmless things like Sarah's charms, then sees what horrors the eyes make you do when you're too scared to leave. That's what the outsider wants. You didn't know I had a brother, did you? When we were little, there was an old woman who lived by the dockyards. Oh, that's going to be Granny Rags. Ma said to run if she even looked at us, but we didn't listen. She was ugly as a hagfish, but she tells odd stories, and said her black-eyed friend would visit us if we were quiet. Then my brother went missing. We searched all over for him, but found no trace. That night I went to the old woman, that witch, and she had something awful smelling in a pot that was stirring with all her strength. I asked if she'd seen him, and she laughed, said yes, and showed me. She cut my brother up to pieces, nothing but bones and red flesh and the little scarf he always wore. She'd have ground me up too if I hadn't run to the overseers. Get out of this cult while you still can, before you're gutting someone's daughter or gets the outsider's attention. Stealing the bone charm reward. I poked around and found a bigger reward's bone charm stashed in upstairs in a workshop. Stealing it is your problem, but take my advice. If you can't handle the brute without some powerful bone charms, you best not with Jeanette Lee and her goons.
Where's that lucky charm?
Okay, so there's bone charm there.
You're fighting the black magic brute? Why don't you roll in sardine paste and swim through hagfish waters instead? It's a less painful death.
Well, you think I can't take him? I can hold my own in the ring. I knifed bigger blighters than him when I was a Bottle Street runner. And for less coin than I'll make when I win this match.
You won't win. The brute cheats the eye with his speed. His moves
That
are
is
a
delicious.
blur.
Oh, they
It's unnatural.
wouldn't. She wasn't going to eat him.
Trust me, you won't land a blow.
I do.
No, that fast.
I smell you, my friend.
I was sorry. Excerpt from a private journal. 24 Harvest. Heard from some woman who came over from the Royal Conservatory there's a man tied up in one of the old public baths. I laughed. They said it wasn't like that. There's something special about him. I ran up the others and take a look. 3 of nets. They weren't lying. Some unlucky fools down there. Don't want to know what the machine is or who put him there. But we found a real one. A void touched. Just like the woman said. 7 of nets. Moved the operation over to the Alberca baths. He's been trying to move him. He got some real fight in him. Though you wouldn't know from how old he looks. Need to talk to Jeanette. 12 of nets. You're all set up now. We called him the Black Magic Brute. Came up with it myself. Proud of that one. The outsider gave him magic. I know that much. But the stupid hound can't talk. Or won't. Just mutters. Won't look anyone in the eye until the fight starts. But those fights, we'll be making coin off him for a long time. Ooh. Ooh. Thank you, Kane and DJ for hydrations.
This bar is my place, not yours. Get out.
Meh.
I'd better drop last night's taking the safe soon. Coins are overflowing.
This place really pulls in coin.
Playing Wrestling Slip. Fight Black Match Route. Time of match 8:30. Match 5. Stake 10 going to win no kill.
How did it turn out?
And then win to kill. Ooh, okay.
I've got 4 little ones, and I wanted to make something to soothe.
How on earth am I going to be getting up there?
Doubt's never lost a fight.
But I guess I got the dosage wrong.
all their teeth fell out overnight.
Coughing really bad, be right back. Go for it,
At
DJ.
least they don't cry anymore.
Nope. But the best part is that I got 24 good baby teeth in the process. Grind them into a paste under a full moon, and you can use it to harden the bones in your hands.
Huh. Where do you find a recipe like that? Very exotic.
I learned a lot at the conservatory, back when I was with Ashworth. I miss
Okay.
those days.
Witches.
Biding your time.
Witches be witches.
Inner circle.
Yeah, we're playing dice tonight.
Don't tell me I've lost my talisman.
Days until the next red moon.
Use spring razor vines to kill enemies. Yeah, I don't want to do that.
Never tried this rat drink before. What's it taste like?
You've had worse things in your mouth.
Ew.
Like a rotting corpse in a sewer. One small whiff.
For luck, walk 3 times around the square with breeches reversed. Who shakes your hand and will take your bad. Who shakes your hand will take your bad luck from you. At midnight, face south and eat a tin of hagfish while singing "I Knew a Lady" 3 times. Rest a teacup on your forehead whilst taking the day's first piss. If you don't fall and break, luck will come. I'm definitely not anywhere near coordinated enough in the morning. Eat a rotten tivy and pear, but keep the core in your pocket for luck all day. If a white cat hisses at you, hop the main dock's length on one leg without falling, then spit into the sea to break the jinx. Fuck. Make a wish. Wear a scarf soaked in rum around your neck for a week. If it draws no comment, drink the rest of the rum. Your wish will be granted. How does that make any sense?
Whiskey's a cheap trick.
No. Can't jump high enough to get on top of that. Sucks. Door's blocked? Oh, right, it's got a bolt across it, right. DJ did an Ed thing, you didn't do little sips. Oh, right.
Sure. You're looking for
Better
trouble.
step
You're gonna
back
find
now.
it.
Also, ouch. For folk magics who says they need to make sense. True. That is very true. I'm gonna save the game. I'm gonna save here. I'm gonna see what happens here if I actually give her the money. What's in there? Pay 100 coin.
Hey, open the door.
Stay out of sight in there. If you're spotted, we never met. Got it?
Is someone there? You had it.
I'll grind.
We ain't doing that. We ain't doing that. Wow. Open up the door, instant enemy there. Like, oof, okay. Ah. Entrance. The Barker and the locker room. Okay, so that's down there, right? Right, okay, I see where that leads to. Okay. Okay. Right. Good to know. I really need a...
Water drip would soft with rot. Secret moons hide
Thank you, Rattykins. So, you find a place where they're talking about water trips. The water has rotted some wood, apparently, as well. Okay, let's actually have a look at that, what the mission log says was clue. Hole in the ceiling. You overheard the rats talking about an unconventional route to the second floor of the albarca bathrooms directly above the locker room. Okay. Did you love those rats? Same. Of course, dripping water. The showers. What culprit? I'm kind of worried now. Let's talk about, you know, finding a culprit. Not been spotted. Have not been spotted at all. And not killed anyone. I mean, yeah, in never, ever, ever look at the global stats. Because playthrough is what you want to keep looking at, and current mission is what you want to look at for now. Because if you get spotted and then load your save game, it stays on global, but it doesn't stay on mission and playthrough. And yes, I'm aware also that I have not put my save goddammit thing on. But actually, give me 2 seconds, I'll go and do that now. Oh no, that's not what I wanted to do. Yes, I know I'm streaming. Fucking Twitch. Community channel points. Rewards and challenges. Cool. Alright, there we go. So yeah, the save command is now active once more. So if you want, you can spend I think it's 50 dragon points to remind me to save the game because I'm awful for it at times. Let's see. So, 8th of songs. A charm carver will never starve. My mother used to say, always going to be made by saying wishes and wants to folks who don't come by much of either in their day-to-day. Well, I'm hungry, and this piece of rotted bone hasn't helped me get out of the way of the overseers. Don't know who I pissed off, but someone must have slipped them my name. If those witch hunters catch me with my mother's carved bit of whalebone, it'll be a slow death. Outsider's arse, I'm in it now. DJ just had a big lag spike with sound being okay, but gameplay, fuck you. Yeah, that was me opening up Twitch. Sorry about that. Before you did save, goddammit, yeah. Unless you meant, you know, before I actually went onto Twitch, in which case, wow. Wow. PlayStation Network is really bad if that's the case. 12th of songs. Managed to palm off 2 useless bits of bone to a sailor stinking like whiskey. Couldn't tell his right from his left or real charm from a fake one. Going to get me through the week at least. Overseer's still 2 steps behind me, going mad looking over my shoulder all the time. 22nd of songs. Finally found a safe spot. Full belly too. Now got a different hunger. My sweet singing bone charm round my neck again. Wet whale bone in my hands. This one will carve up nice. Not as strong as some, but still good. Went too long without. Want it just as much as the bones now. Ooh dear. Right, let's have a look at the charm I have now. Fencer. Win lock sword contest more easily. I do not need that. Really don't. Yeah, it was before I went on Twitch. Oh, well, in that case. No idea then. Electrical burst. Oh, it's a stun shot for my voltaic gun. Okay, Rattykins. Ha! Just near the outside there. Prize bone charms there.
We lost so much. Delilah gone, the coven smashed.
Only a few reps left. Then what am I gonna do? She'll feed me to the hounds if I fall behind.
Control its weapons.
I once knew a kid who said his bone charm would make bullets bounce off his skin. He shot himself in the stomach and died a day later.
Wow! Excerpt from a book on sailing traditions and scrimshaw. Bone charms, a sailor's blessing, they say. The carving itself is a practice from long back, passed from salty dogs to young greenhorns still find their sea legs. In old times, sailors cut into the tusks of ice seals and into the arm-long fangs of the bears that roam the islets north of Tivia. Once the wading trail began, the practitioners began engraving the bones of these great beasts, rendering charms that sing in the night and grant some small boon, increasing a lover's vigour or providing defence against pregnancy. I've got to find out what this bone charm does. It's one of the, usually one of the really good ones. Agility. Increase your jump height and distance. Yes! Yes! Oh, that's a nice high jump I've got now. Because I can do this now. Okay! These guys look up. Wow. Yeah, the characters he played in the Dishonored games, Michael Jackson, because good lord, the leaning. I know, right? You seem to be alone, my good lady. See, you went to the Dishonored 2 school of non-lethal takedowns. Non-lethal. She's definitely not getting up from that anytime soon. That is Alma. What the fuck is this? Fear all of a sudden? Dear Alma. No one can get to say that to Alma. Your last letter tore my heart out, with you begging me to quit the Iris gang and come home. Whatever gruesome tales you heard, the Iris aren't bloodthirsty brutes like hatters or howlers. Excuse me. They know things. Secret things. They're teaching me how to make medicines and brew potions, and even come for my own bone charms from the occult boxing fights. If I keep winning matches, I'll check Jeanette Lee's eye. She's the boss here at the Isle Barker. If I work for her, the coin will come rolling in. More than I ever made toiling on the docks. Sad news about Graham's fever. Can't spare any coin, but here's some dried raven beak for a poultice. Boil it down with yarrow root in a copper pot and spread it on. It's thick on Graham's chest. Should be right as Griscoll rain in no time. Sure, I know how that works. sure that's really not how that works. Oh, look, I can get back up here now. Although I don't think I actually wanted to be up here. Did you fresh Sniper Elite 3 times and it still says I'm playing Sniper Elite 4? What the fuck? Dishonored Death of the Outsider. Update information. Okay. I've re-updated it. It should say that I'm playing Dishonored now. Should. Oh, she doesn't do. Why is Dishonored 2 the only one that had a really, really awesome little oh shit, I think I oh fuck, I think I'm stuck. No, I'm not. That was the first thing. Yeah, why is Dishonored 2 the only one that has the whirlwind blade thing? Well, to be fair, I'm pretty sure that was a glitch. It was not intended. It's good now? Okay, cool. I must have, not pressed update information then. About the hook mines. Stefan! What did I tell you? Glad we stole these blueprints last month. Sure, these parts were hard to find, but the hook mines are already making themselves useful. Snatched up an overseer or trying to sneak in here. Wish I could have seen what his face looked like under that mask when the hooks got in him and dragged him up. Would pay a lot of coin to see that. But someone in this district is telling tales about us to the Abbey and the Everyman. Those witch hunters won't show mercy if they find out what we're doing here. Best find out which of our neighbours has a loose tongue, see if they can still snitch without it, and keep the tongue. We can use that. Ew. In the meantime, throw a rock or a rat up at this fool. See if you can make him twitch. I'll get more hook mines made as soon as I can. Oh god. Did you again say it was only you? That's your luck? I have no idea. Honestly, I have no idea. Use hook mines to snatch up enemies or objects. Hook mines can be placed or thrown onto any surface by pressing L2. Once triggered, the hook mine will grab an enemy or object within range, drag them towards the mine. Hold L2 to toggle hook mine lethality. A non-lethal mine will stun an enemy, and a lethal mine will kill them. Enemies or objects snapped by a hook mine can be released by striking them with your sword, a projectile, or thrown object. Ah. Oh, you've had the haircuts finally. Good. I'm glad you've got it. Happy for in a way that's happened for you. I've still got. So yeah, my hair is long enough to touch the wall next to me. Well, I didn't realise it was that long. Jesus, that's not a short distance away at all. That's like a good couple of feet. Ah, honestly, had no idea. Oh, he's dead. He is also dead. I mean, to be fair... Ooh, excuse me. To be fair, I did have a feeling that those might be dead. Because, people don't usually hang like that when they're alive. Oh, look, hounds. Annoying, you're still hatching, damn you, Dundruff. That also might just be loose hair. That is a lot of dogs. I'm hoping that did not count as a detection. Nope. really probably should have A, saved, and B, looked through the keyhole. But actually no, before I save, I'm going to go somewhere that I know is safe. Right. No, it can't be loose hair because you're slightly bald. Slightly. Only because you can grow your hair stupidly fast. It could still be, little bits of stray hair from the cut. Unless, you've had a thorough shower or something afterwards. Thank you for the hydration reminder, DJ. I've got to say, so far on this is feeling almost like a no powers run. And no powers run with trying to do stealth at the same time, not fun. Oh, shite. I don't know if that counts as a sighting or not. Nope. Power Slash and Jeanette's Key. You deal greater damage with your swords, but they are slower. Meh. Never going to use it. It's war bellbone. Oh, right at the top of the arse. Ouch. Silver dust. I assume sure.
Something's up.
Suppression device. How on earth am I going to...
I should get a longer break. On account of my bad feet, I should be able to complain to someone. The reason I did,
Until the next driving.
I can't really tell you right now. Stick around. Eventually,
Six?
find out.
Vaughn's joining in here with the reminders of being hydrated. It's healthy. DJ is... Oh, it is dandruff again. I thought your weed shampoo would stop that. I do sympathise with the fact, because I get dandruff a lot myself. All I've ever found is, that finding shampoos meant for sensitive skin sometimes helps, but sometimes my skin just decides, randomly, like, nah, it's not going to work anymore. Boomf. Yes, you said weed shampoo. Yeah, I believed you. Yeah, hemp shampoo. It exists. Glarus, here's what you asked for. Weren't too hard to find. You should know they're not real pearls, right? 6 years at sea should have taught you that. Hagfish spit them up when they've eaten something bad. A rat falls in their mouth, and 2 weeks later a bunch of these come out, waxy and full of little bones. All they swallowed up the silver's teeth out of a dead man's hand, and it's made them too heavy to swim right. Either way, it probably means they shove these things out one end or another. Probably why they smell awful. Ew. When they're dry, they turn stiff, and I've seen street kids pitch them at folks with slings, but dock workers say they're unlucky. Cut open a hagfish belly and a bunch of these pour out. You better take care. Your gran used to collect them. Had a string of them around her wrist, and when she wanted someone's luck to turn, she'd whisper the name to it and slip it in their pocket. Worked half the time, at least. Might help you out someday. Who knows? Just don't eat one. Ew! Use hagpearls to distract your enemies or knock them unconscious. I'm sorry, what? Hagpearls are non-lethal, near-silent projectiles that can be thrown by pressing L2. They deal no damage, and while they do not break physical objects, their impact can be used to distract enemies. Once upgraded, you can also charge your shot using L2 and aim for the head to knock a target unconscious. Hagpearls bounce after impact and can be retrieved for reuse. What the fuck? I love it. I love it, but what the fuck? You can't get those because it makes you itch, but use dandruff. So the eyes got potential. Anyone who's spent the time on the water knows what these are. Lucky charms, scrimshaw, witchcraft if you want. Whatever you call them, these fancy bits of bone can be worth a fortune if they make good on their promises. Sometimes you'll find one on a dead howler or grizzler, some lifeless bootlicker's last hope in a fight. You'll never find one on a dead eyeless. You know why? Because the eyeless make good on their promises. We know things the Abbey doesn't want you to know, and not just a balm to clear that rash you got in an alley, but how to scratch up a bit of wild bone so you don't feel pain in a fistfight, how to make even the most sharp-eyed guard miss you in the street, even how to get the outsider's ear and ask him a thing or two. You won't believe what we can do until you see it for yourself, until you see all these dead howlers at your feet and hold a bit of lucky bone to thank for it. All it takes is some ink under the skin and a couple of sleepless nights and the city could be yours. Oh, you can't get his boot because it makes you itch, but not by dandruff. Oh, fair.
If that was lunch, then I'm a broken blood clot, and that's all I'm gonna say.
Go away. Silly balking boofer needs to ignore me. This is going to take me back into neutral territory? Yes, neutral territory, okay. Well, this seems like as good a time as any because no one actually is looking at me right now. So save, just in case this fucks things up. Unlock. Turn off.
You fool!
Dowd!
Lurk. I knew you'd seek me out one day. I didn't think it would be like this.
You were hard to find.
Man, he got old.
How did you end up here?
So let's talk somewhere else. The Eyeless have more secrets than you know.
I've got a ship. Or what's left of it. The Dreadful Whale. It's docked below the Akantila repair station. Dowd,
Say whatever you want to say, Billy. That you're here now is enough. I need your help.
Like old times?
Those days are gone. This is something bigger. One last job.
I can do it. Who's the mark?
The one responsible for it all. The cults. The black magic. This mark on my hand. We're gonna kill the black-eyed bastard himself.
What? You want to kill the outsider? You want to kill God?
Oh, he really old. He is.
I finally find him, and the old man's got me jumping right back into this occult shit. Dowd can explain himself back on the Dreadful Whale.
I mean, yeah, at least they're all unconscious. That's, you know, definitely keeps to my little no kills run through. Just means, yo, I get to dropped off bets to your plate. Robbie, I dropped the betting coin in the safe and hid your apartment key in the bucket by the door. Like you said, you're all set. You owe me 2 bottled rats for helping you this time. Basically, forget the combination again, tally the books over your desk. Maybe they'll uncover your memory. Ooh, okay. I remember. Well then, God, get ready. Yeah. Finally, we're going to go... Well, I mean, to be fair, this whole DLC is called Death of the Outsider. I did think maybe I might have a hand in it. So I can't exactly say, oh my god, I never saw this coming. That would be like me saying, oh my god, Assassin's Creed? I'm playing an assassin? Oh, I never would have thought. Lightweight. You take less damage from falling, but health regeneration rate is halved. That's probably got to be the very first black bone charm I've actually equipped. Because its downside is not much of a downside. About electrical burst. Jeanette, remember these old walls of light parts we found near the dockyards? Well, I found a way to make use of them. Turns out there's a part of them that powers the whole thing, so I took out all the rusty cores and now we got these little things that stun folks if they get out of hand. I call them electrical bursts. You're welcome. I've already seen folks sling them at rats to keep them out of the storeroom, but it makes them tense up and ruins the meat. Can't even make liquor from them when they're like that. Better to use them on larger vermin, you get me? One last thing, do not touch the tip. And by the outsider, do not lick it! Oh, methinks I've had issues with that in the past. I wish I didn't have to make that clear, but Lacey did on her bet, and it took hours to wake her up. And now she's got no eyebrows, not from the electricity, just because someone shaved them off when she was out cold. But we told her it was electricity. Oh my god. Oh wow. DJ did it again with God. You put IOD in my iPad, put God, and I was like, no, iPad, stop. And I was like, oh shit, sorry, iPad. Yes, it's God. Vaughn, considering your habits in the psychic cane, that bone charm suits. Yeah, it kind of does. Oh, wow. So they have fun as well as being a dick. Yeah. Oh, I'm so glad I found that. I mean, to be fair, if he's knocked out everyone in this little building place thing, then that means that I should be able to get through here. That sounds bad.
Aren't the streets feeling safer already? Hey, coward! Come fight face to face.
That sounds very much like the city guard here. Well. That's fine now, unconscious. Oh no, she's dead. City Watch patrols. Flammable. Don't want something flammable. I'm just going to go back in there, grab a bottle of chloroform and throw it at someone. Because that works. It's a bone charm nearby, really? It's kind of close as well. Okay, now I can just outright hear it. Oh, thank you for the hydration, DJ. So do you have any crazy magic powers in this one? No, not yet. I presume at some point you do get some magic powers, but I don't have them yet. My presumption is that Dowd gives them to you. There you are. Black Bone Charm. Forceful Throw. Hurl objects with greater force. Okay. Oh yeah, I just realised that I incorrectly named it. Black Bone Charms are the circular ones. Corrupted Bone Charms are the ones that are good and bad. Plague Spirit Bull Rat Liquor. 1 grown bull rat alive. Ew. 9 red potatoes, 3 drops, of wormwood oil. Drain rat's blood into large cooking pot. Boil with potatoes on red hot stove. Add wormwood when mashed forms. Strain the sprue into copper vats with the rat corpse. Swell to 1 full moon cycle. Strain into a bottle. Wear a mask or you'll puke. Seal the rat inside with the liquor. If Jeanette sees you steal a squiff, you'll be hound's meat. Ew. Wait, can you hear the bone chimes? Yep. Slightly. You can't hear it. Oh, that's what it sounds like. Yeah. That little, like, shimmering and discordant note sound. That's what bone charms sound like. That was neither detection nor a kill. Good. However, there is...
Who opened this door? Maybe the wind or something.
God, I really, really wish it. You look like a normal... You look like a normal dude. Shit.
What's the matter with you?
Oh, for you it's drums going boom, 1, 2, 3, 4, boom.
A body! Here? I'll search with you.
There.
I thought I saw someone right here. Let's check the place just in case. What?
Hey. Didn't count as detections. I am going to go back in there though and go and get the get the bolts that I used. Oh, Mr. Grapes. Oh, what's that though? Well, I used 2, got 1 back. It's fine. It's fine. All fine. All good. Everything is as it should be. I'm going to go into this room though, because apparently, safe combination. Kind of. I kind of now have the combination. Okay, so it's a 3-digit combination. He said, yo, organise the books at your desk. Did he see me? No.
Help! Help me! Someone!
I'm sorry, what? Okay. Okay then. Welcome back, DJ. Huh. Go over the books at your desk. Is it 572? I tried 572 and it was not it. See? I don't get it. I honestly don't get, you know, how I'm supposed to get a 3-digit code from 4 numbers essentially. Especially when 572 didn't do it. Is this 572? DJ, you're now level 17 in Genshin Impact. Nice. So you have co-op that you'll never use. Yeah, I feel that. Oh, what the fuck? Well. Well. Ain't gonna do anything with that then. I'm sorry, what? This is very weird. This has gone real weird.
attack! Help me! Someone! Anyone!
Okay. Spotted by enemies 9 times. Yeah, that guy stood there, right? Okay, let's just keep going. Oh, for the love of fuck, why? Seriously! Hey, the fact there doesn't seem to be any dark vision in this game. I'm actually considering just reloading that save. Because that's before I messed up with everyone. One last go on this one. One last go.
Come on, let's have a look around. What?
It's just going to do the stealthy way of getting back. Oh, of course.
I'm not in the mood. Show yourself. Come on! Let's have a fair fight. Odd times, hard times. Gotta be on the lookout.
Did you Google the code for the safe? You're hoping it's one of the numbers. Do you want them? No. And welcome back, though. I know I've gone past them trying to get the safe now. It's just going to be. Oh god. It's just going to be more trouble than it's worth if I go and try and get the safe.
This whole business has me on pins and needles, jumpy as anything.
Game because Twitch. Oh, for fuck's sake. No idea how this is working. That's annoying.
Okay, search over here. I'll check that area out. What? Think you're smart? I'll find you.
Right. I'm going to save here. I'm going to save right here. You magically dancing? Apparently so! Apparently I was very much magically dancing then.
Someone protect me! Someone's been attacked!
Come on! Let's have a fair fight!
This won't go unpunished.
I'm not in the mood. Show yourself.
Bye! Yeah. Return to the dreadful whale. Hey! Merciful and ghostly. Bodies detected too. It's fine. It's fine. Found all bone charms. Nice. But only about a quarter of the of the coins, and did not find the painting. Whoops. Yeah, fair fight, 3v1. Yeah, I know, right? Oh, contracts, yeah. Silent Hag stole my poor Milky. His white as whale bones, but riddled with disease. It breaks my heart to ask this of you, but if you find my Milky, please put him out of his misery and burn his remains. Save him from this cursed island and save Kanaka from another plague. Yes. Whoops. Oh, it took me an hour and 41 minutes to do that entire mission, though. Oh, wow. I know, that's including when I first streamed this game. 2 streams, 1 hour 41 minutes of playtime, and yeah. Whoops. Dowd is determined to kill the outsider himself, and he needs your help to do so. So I've got another aged...
When I first caught sight of Dowd, I was just a broken kid, staying alive out of spite. He cut
another
the
aged
throats
mentor.
of 3 men without making a sound, leaving only blood and death in his wake. I don't know what I was hoping for when I followed him that night, but he shared his strange magic with me. And more than that, his skill, his time, his trust, and sometimes his secrets. Now he's not the man he was. Here in his final days, he's got wounds that won't ever heal and regrets as sharp as mine. I know how much that carves you up inside, but I found him. And he wants me to help him make up for a lifetime of sins by killing a god. The Abbey teaches us that the outsider preys on weakness, that the void is the source of doubt, heresy, and suffering, that the outsider is to blame for all our ills. Who knows? Maybe they're right. The same dream. My arm hacked away, my eye hollow and burning. It still aches. Let's hope it's not some kind of omen.
Let me tell you something about the void, Billy Lurk. It touches the minds of the dreaming and the dying alike. And sometimes, dreams can only tell you what you wanted to forget.
I know who you are. Why are you here? What do you want from me?
People usually want something from me.
What in the void?
But you don't want my mark, do you, Billy? So I will return something you lost.
Wait, what are you?
What the hell?
The world was wounded around you. And you carry the scars. You will never be the same. I wonder if you'll like that.
What did he do to me? Of course he shows up now. Shit! Shit! He took my arm! And my face! Is it because of the dreams? Or Dowd?
Oh. Great. So yeah, once again, fuck whatever you did in the previous games. This is our telling of the story. It meant nothing. Absolutely full on fucking nothing. Lex needs to listen to some music to try to get your anxiety under control, but you got you on watching. No problem at all, Lex. Please do something to get your anxiety under control. I know how much of a bitch it can be. Whatever you need to do to help. At last, he's here, on my ship. Sleeping on Anton's old cot. How long had it been down in that pit at the Albarca Baths? Taunted like a hound until some fool thought they could take him on. They didn't even know who he was. The Isles called him the Black Magic Brute. There were more frightening names for him in Dunwall. I mean, yeah, true. Didn't know what I expected, but it wasn't this. I didn't know how he'd feel about me after what I did to him years ago. But it's like I never left. We're right back in the middle of it, digging into some foul cult. Chasing down some mad grudge, but he's older now, weaker. I need your help, he said, like I'd never refuse. Well, I didn't, did I? True. The Outsider. Mothers tell tales about the Outsider to children in cradles, filling their nights with fears they'll behave. For the Abbey, those stories never stop. Every sermon, every stricture, every damn piece of their listening is about the dangers of letting the Outsider into your head, and now Dowd wants to kill him. No more stories, no more warnings, no more terrible people fighting over promises for the void. I don't know how Dowd got marked by the Outsider. I don't know what he had to do, or what it was like before he had his magic. But I remember the kind of and it made him, and what he did with that power. So maybe he's right. DJ, by killing a god, not a words I'll be using, by killing God without the A. I mean, they assume there's more than one god in this, so everyone's entitled to that kind of belief. Oh wait, deadly raid of the Barker. A raid on the Albarca bathhouse turned deadly as guards fought for their lives against the notorious Eyeless gang. The Albarca had been under suspense for weeks after the guard received a tip about unsavory activities there. They rushed in to break up the fighting ring but ended up in a lethal showdown with vicious gang members instead. It's a proud day, thanks to the courage and diligence of my guards. Karnaca is a safer place. We removed dangerous villains from the streets and ended their illegal operations, said Captain Eduardo Lijano, leader of the raid. He assured reporters that his guards sustained only minor injuries, no Eyeless members survived. I know it's one of the gods, but meh. Yeah.
The Grand Guard take down the Eyeless. Ha! Choffers.
Oh, the Lonely Rat Boy on Undertale's number 2. He had walked for hours, limping unsteadily, crossing the city as he avoided those who prowled the streets at night. He had found himself in an unknown part of Dunwall, his little rat nestled against his neck, one spot of warmth in the cold. A gentle sound beckoning him down an alleyway. He hesitated, then followed. The walls were slick with rainwater, the sound glancing off its stones like an echoing throat. At the end of the path rose a twisted construct of wood and wire. A piece of carved and polished bone hummed within. The boy heard a voice like the voice of the waves, cold and timeless. A shadow rose up, a radiant darkness that defied all sight. A young man who wandered the lonely places, the outsider himself. When the flesh of the boy's left hand itched and smouldered, he did not look away. When the vision vanished, the outsider's mark remained. That night the boy climbed to the highest of Dunwall's jagged roofs and looked over the city. The towers and gables undulated under his eyes, like a grand and shifting ocean. He saw all the lives that teemed beneath, and was not afraid. Sam might call that way, but hey ho. Yeah, she's sleeping more on the desk than her bed. Apparently, yeah. At this point, why do you still have the bed? No idea.
What happened to you? The outsider did this. What did he say?
I've had bad dreams for a while now, and he was never there. But I feel good, strong, like all those years ago when we ran together. He didn't offer me his mark, just said some cryptic shit, and left me with this.
I never knew what the black-eyed bastard wanted. Be careful. The outsider's gifts come with a price. You won't know until it's already been paid.
I didn't have much choice.
Neither do I. My connection to the void is fading. We've got to act soon, before it takes me forever.
You found a way to do it. To kill the outsider. How?
I spent years looking for an answer. I searched the Isles, tracked down a dozen crazy cults. But there's more to the Eyeless. They've got a relic. The knife that made the outsider. Thousands of years ago. It's here. In Karnaca.
A knife. So you want me to steal it?
Soon. First, we need to find out who leads the Eyeless, and where they keep that knife. They're powerful people, wealthy or noble or both. I don't know their names, but they all have an esoteric tattoo that sets them apart. Those low-ranking thugs at the boxing club talked about getting inked in the Red Camellia in the Upper Syria district.
I'll go there and see what I can find. Try to rest out.
I couldn't do this on my own anymore, Billy. Thank you.
But are we though? Because you're doing a no-kill run. Yeah. Maybe this is going to be, the one game where it's sort of like, yes, there's a no-kill run, but you still kill at the end. Ida's motif.
It's been a long time since those days.
Where did you find that? I haven't seen that face in years.
They sprung up everywhere a few months after I left Dunwall.
And you kept it all this time. I'd be more careful of nostalgia if I were you.
Oh, shut up.
This was the tattoo on all the thugs from the boxing club.
Going east. Thanks for loaning us the skiff. We'll follow the coast ship to slip past the port guards. Ruiz says the Aristos are gasping for wind down caviar, so that's our cargo. We'll be back next week. I'll stow the boat at the waterlock in Upper Syria district, like we talked about. Don't worry, I'll take good care of it. I know a steady skiff's worth its weight in coin these days. Marilyn. Okay. Dow's journal. She found me. I'm not surprised, only grateful. If anyone in the Isles could have found me, it was Lurk. She's just as capable as she always was. I remember when she was young. She wasn't the first street kid to join my gang, but she was the first to show real promise. I took her in and oversaw her training myself, so that she took to life more quickly and more desperately than most. I watched her grow up, get stronger, faster. She was always trying to impress me, but each year she became a little more ruthless, a little colder. She liked wearing that mask. I turned her into what she was, just like the outsider made me. When she betrayed me, I had no one but myself to blame. Now she's something else. I'm not sure what. I can't guess the kind of life she's led without me, who she's hurt, or who she's cared about. She knows that I forgave her a long time ago, but I wonder sometimes if she ever thought to forgive me. And of course, you know, I'm guessing that this also completely ignores the fact that at the end of Knife of Dunwall you can kill Billy Lurk. I'm pretty sure that doesn't get pulled over. And you know, if you kill Billy Lurk at the end of Dishonored 2, pretty sure so that doesn't get carried over. Oh god. This game series is not very good with carrying over the choices that it puts so much importance on. DJ gonna say, well, you have bad memories and why you hate school and you have a shit made me very angry even now. Go for it, DJ. If it helps you to vent and get it off your chest, then go for it. Go to Upper Syria. Vroom. In his quest to kill the outsider, Doubt has learned of a special twin-bladed knife that is being held somewhere in Upper Syria. Find out who the IS leaders are and where they're keeping that knife. Ooh. Can do. Excuse me. Displace. Displace allows you to deploy a marker by holding L2 and then swap positions with it by pressing L2 again. Displace requires unobstructed line of sight and you must be within range of your marker. You can swap through fences and glass windows, but you can't deploy a marker through them. If you displace at another character's position, he will explode in pieces, but you will be hurt in the process. Okay! Let's have a look at the tutorial then. Displace allows you to deploy a marker by holding L2 and then swap positions with it by pressing L2 again. Okay, it is essentially it's Blink. It's Blink. The space requires unobstructed line of sight, and you must be within range of your marker. Right. Displays the defenses of regular windows. We can't deploy a marker through them. Right. We must delay the relocation for strategic purposes. Okay. Okay. I see how it works. Cool. Right. Foresight. Stop time and explore in spirit form. Okay. And semblance. Impersonate a human. Okay. Right. Right, so let's do hook mine. Foresight. Right, so DJ said, I was a troubled kid at first, nothing new. No idea if I find to book at the teacher's eye. At that point, I can't go back to school for 2 months. I moved school, got a good school, and so I skipped that school. Then you moved school and went and home again. Okay. 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 Well, I've got Blink again. I've got Blink back. I'm happy. Semblance. Press L2 when close to a human target to steal someone's identity, leaving them unconscious and fooling their allies. You can use Semblance only on living humans, conscious or not. When you impersonate someone, your energy is drained while you are moving. Using Semblance to impersonate specific characters will open some doors for you, but you'll be detected if they notice you after spotting the original target's body. Okay. Okay. One thing I want to know then. Powers. And void artifacts. Okay. So nothing about upgrading them. Okay. DJ, then you got to the school I fucking hate, like, I did art just to calm me down because anytime I do art with Bloods and Blues kept saying it's ketchup and by purposely doing it. Ah. Oh, black market. Okay, so there's where I need to go, the Red Camilla. Right, okay. Outside of school, you thought those my friends are not. It's shitty, but I do know how you feel on that, DJ. I got relentlessly bullied every single time.
I don't think so.
To reinspect the riverside drains.
Should we take our guests out for marvelous? I'm game if you are. That will be just the thing. Wasting someone else's time.
And so yeah, DJ said this spat on me. They made me purposely angry at the point I broke my favourite toy gun. One of those mums was not nice to my mum, though nice to me you. That was a really rough time, DJ. Nom the bread. Take the coin. Nom the bread and take the coin. Sounds like my modus operandi. I've got to say that the Dark Shard arm looks like it's, you know, a very badly textured thing. It looks like, you know, when a texture for an item hasn't loaded yet and, you know, there's just, you know, clipping issues. That's literally what the Shard arm looks like. And that's not going to change at all. It's like, can't get over the fact that it just looks like it's broken and not actually been made properly. Just probably not at all what they were intending. But, you know, sorry, Arcane. But this can be what happens when you get tied up in working with Bethesda. Hopefully, that's not going to be much of a thing anymore. Hopefully. Now, with Bethesda being owned by Microsoft, maybe they'll actually be held to, you know, some form of accountability and won't produce such monumental pieces of garbage. And stop treating the developers that work under them like pieces of shit. We can hope. We can hope. Ah.
Black markets in this part of town are a bad sign. I expect smuggling in the dockyard districts, but here,
No, scurry in a hurry.
So DJ school moved you to a new room because of your anger. Like if they want to get used to people, don't do that. That's very bad. Nothing in it. Only a desk, one window, and the one door, and a toilet outside the room. Oh, not good. Use foresight to scout the area.
At least I'm in a good district now. Someday I'll open a proper shop on Rocasa Avenue.
Meh.
Greetings. I serve with discretion. Take a look around.
I'm sorry, 4 bone charms. Okay. Alright, yeah. Rapid displacement. Use displacement without placing a marker. Quick tap L2. Oh, ooh, no. No. Sword attacks cannot be blocked, but any damage I take is increased. During melee combat, your sword parry always knocks an enemy down by 2 damage on parrying.
My old cigar shop.
You gain health when inflicting sword damage or assassinating enemies. I don't want any of that.
The smugglers couldn't keep up. The prices reflect the exquisite quality of the items offered.
Shut up! I don't care what you're saying.
Notices over here if you're interested in making some coin.
He says you moved school again and it was 50-50. Well, this is better than, you know, the supreme amounts of negative from previous things. Make less noise when running. Wait. Less visible in poorly lit areas. So basically, I need to buy an upgrade to make me, you know, to make stealth as easy as it is in other games. Cool. What's that gun? Okay. Allows use of mundane items as ammunition. Oh my god, that's hilarious. And one of the things pictured is a fountain pen. It's like, shit, I'm out of bullets. Ah, the pen is mightier than the bullet. Click, bang. Oh, Jesus. 3 used spring razors and or hook mines can be salvaged to make a brand new hook mine. Okay. Nah, I'm still going to get that, that. Yep.
No need to wrap it for you, I suppose.
How are you going to wrap a finish on my armor?
Please visit again soon.
I don't think I will. DJ, I was happy because they let you play games and listen to music while working on iPads I had. And also Minecraft art was from school. Nice. Oh, school iPads.
Nice to see you again.
Very nice. Ugh. I like this new power. I mean, it is essentially Blink, you know. Blink with a slight delay on it, and you can actually do that and go, do I want to do this? Yes, I do. Boom. Kill all the whales. Oof. Bit militant. Shivering silhouette. Enemies miss more often with ranged attacks, but I'm more visible to enemies. Ha! No. Nope, nope, nope. Wrong power. Here we go. That is not at all what it said it was going to teleport me. So Displace pretty much, is as broken as Blink 2. Blink is in Dishonored 2. Cool. Good to know. Good to know they stopped being able to know how to code the power. DJ and I did music, so I love doing because the music teacher let me do gaming music. Thank you, piano is here. Do you mean by using shapes and colours? By putting shapes and colours on the piano keys, and you've been reading piano notes in shapes and colours. Ah, that's a much better way of reading it, because I could never read it from the staff positions. Just never could get my hand around it. While I'm in there, I'm to investigate the Ibis. I should make the piano a bit easier for that. Oh, okay.
You have to understand. I'm going to call for help if you don't go.
The iPad focused on that big time. Oh well. I got the gist of it, TJ. Don't worry. Stop cleaning with crushed shell powder. Martina, for the last time, stop using that crushed shell disinfectant. It scratches the equipment and rubs off onto the clients. Lady Cottington got weeping blisters on her stomach during her massage thanks to you. It ruined her spa day. I've closed that Camilla so you can keep deep clean everything. But don't use that powder. And don't expect any coin from it. Consider yourself lucky you still have a job. corrupt bone charm. Armored bones. It's gonna be something like, yeah, it makes me louder. You take significantly less damage, but your movement speed is reduced. Yep. And the new teacher, she is a bitch. Oh, not good. The illustrious Red Camilla has welcomed Karnaka's elite since founder Ilona Ray opened a modest hairdressing shop by the harbour. Today, our salon provides beautifying care and spa treatments to distinguished patrons from around the Isles. Standard services. Excuse me. Scissors hairdressing. Wash and trim and set, 25 coin. Sarkonos mineral wash. Wash, rinse and set, 60 coins. Full spectrum hair tinting. Vibrant tints add luster to your locks, 75 coins. Signature treatments. Fetal rat paste facial. Oh. Attain a glowing complexion, 225 coin. Living leech treatment, draw out your inner beauty, 250 coin. Adamire solution injections, ease the ravages of time, 300. Oh my good god. It's Botox. Adamire solution, a mana potion, is now Botox. DJ says, like, she didn't give a fuck that you needed to play a game or use music to help work and stop making you pissed off. That's really unfortunate. Kanaka Spa Package. Let your beauty flower with the day at the Carmela. Your choice of manicure, pedicure, massage and choice of facial treatments. Reservations are limited.
The rich pay to poison themselves with this shit. Wish they'd just finish the job.
She's not wrong. That's the same one. The school's not this at school. Really? Jesus, I should have known.
That smell. What are they mixing these inks with?
Deadly Raid, yeah, we know that one. What's the next room? Well. I'm guessing that will be using to actually give me a tattoo. Not sure if I want it. Thank you for the hydration reminder. Just more tattoo guns.
That's the same design Dowd sketched out. The thugs who join the Eyeless all get this tattoo.
Okay.
That must be the tattoo the Eyeless leaders use.
I did wonder why I haven't been getting mana potions. Because my mana just continuously regenerates. Very interesting way of doing it. That's just Penartal Imports. Pentarol Imports. I ordered a vial of rare liminal blue from you over 2 months ago and it's still not here. I need that ink for a special anniversary piece next week. I know it's difficult to procure because of the Pandician ant venom ingredient, but you assured me it would arrive in plenty of time. Well, it hasn't. If it's not here by Friday, I'm taking my future trade to Apeto Exotics. Ooh. DJ, I think she knows. Quite possibly, yeah. Private tattoo appointment with Mrs. Ilona Ray, Book 1, year 1848. Note to Melissa, please just remember that I only accept appointments with clients personally recommended by elite members of the Red Community establishment. I don't tattoo just anybody. Oh, Jesus, there's a lot of people there. Month of Wind. DM, bill to be sent to Spectre Club, design Cultist Blessing. Caesar Ramsbottom, dock worker, Bandera Passage, Dockyard District, design Iris motif. Joe Drury works in Santiago Fish Street, Albark Street, Iris motif. Of the Darkness, Lady Beryl Cossington, Aposyria District, design Garter and Never Let Slip. Van Jacobi, Administrator's Division of Bridges, Roads and Cemeteries, full out of the way up Aposyria District, design Cultist Blessing. Okay, Eyeless. This one's on the House Cultist. Shang Yun. Oh. Flower number 2, Eyeless, Arbalest number 5, Twin Carps. Several pages of clients follow, but no other Cultist Blessing is listed. Okay. So you can't let you hide the fact being pissed off.
That's the singer, and a city administrator, Ivan Jacobi. These are high-profile people. There's a third leader mentioned, but no name.
Unsent letters to Shan Yun. My dearest Shan. Oh. I lie in bed and wait for you. The sheets soft on my skin like an echo of your touch. I'm reminiscing about the night we met. Remember, my love, Anand sent you for an iris tattoo. I knew your songs, of course, and recognised your handsome face from posters, but nothing prepared me for your dark gaze or the cruel, sensual curves of your lips. I was lost the moment our eyes met. You seemed forceful, strong, so I was surprised when you trembled in my chair. Afraid of needles, you confessed. I swore then to make our night foreverable, each sting of my needle a loving kiss. I want to engrave those memories into our flesh. I've designed tattoos based on Gloriana, the beautiful song you wrote for me, your music on our skin, my inks beneath it, our passionate memories. Happy anniversary, my love. Oh my god, this is... that's bad. That's awful. Oh, it's not just you, a friend of you went from gun to being pissed off. Oh, that's really awful then. Okay, let's go. You still know he uses Xbox Live on PC and you don't have Live. Ah. Okay, so I've got to go and find both these guys. Cool. He moved home again, though, at the same school. Ah. Bone charm if I. The social worker was 50-50 at times. Oof. Also, again, not good. There you are. Robust. What's that? Elixirs restore slightly more health. Meh. Different social workers. Ah, that makes sense. I mean, it doesn't make sense that they keep changing your social workers because, that's not helpful in the slightest, but, it makes sense that they do it, even if it's, questionable practice. Practice. Not practice. Oh, my tongue is just skipping syllables now. Stopping for the Spectre Club. Ifrain, I'm going to the Spectre Club for a quick drink. It's that place the dock worker mentioned last week when I replaced that damaged teeth in his broken jaw. His description of their sanguine infusion sounds intriguing. My patient said they have unusual properties, like causing euphoria and visions. I'll meet him at the club and try one, then head home, so make sure you lock up the office when you leave. I hear only like 3 and one of them doesn't work there, and then another doesn't work there. Ah. Ooh, hello, Mr. Gardy.
Guards. I might look different, but they'll still recognize me from the posters. Best avoid them if I can.
I told him he was too skinny. Told him he wouldn't last a day. Poor kid. Why do I always have to be right?
Nothing here. Let's have a look around.
The one person that left was at my birthdays all the time, and I asked social work if they can ask if he was my birthday, if he could come to your birthday, but they said no. That sucks. I'm sorry to hear that. Then you move home and school again. Okay, so I can actually go around and use these abilities without pulling my sword out. That's kind of nice. I ran away like that and the guards couldn't even come up to me. Of course.
Everyone's gonna die, yeah, but please, not today.
I've waited 3 hours, but there's no sign of Sean Yun. Are you sure he's in there? Have you seen him?
3 hours? That's nothing. I've waited 3 days to see him before. It's worth every second when he stands at the window like he did yesterday. He was wearing only a bathrobe.
You saw that? Lucky.
Ew. Creepy fans.
What's the holdup? I was supposed to interview Sean Yun hours ago, but it's already noon, and he's a no-show. The Boreal Songbird is sure living up to his reputation as a diva.
As like, is your last year-ish at school?
Not receiving guests since the incident with that journalist from the Karnaka Gazette.
What incident?
Don't you read the headlines?
Can you not? Seriously, dog thing, can you not?
Let's see. What was it?
Did that actually get me detected? Nope. Good. I really hate how extra perceptive everything, all the enemies are in this. Really do. School just wanted you to leave, but you waited for becoming 18, didn't really need to get a job and go to college. Fair. I mean, that shows how things have changed since I was in school. Back when I was in school, at school age, you could leave school and do whatever you liked when you were 16. Didn't have to wait to become 18. That's no one fucking college. Yeah, I'm not surprised. But now I looked up now, it's like, you know, you have to you have to stay in school, or, you know, get an apprenticeship or do part-time work and part-time study until you're 18. It's like, we'll go.
Hardwood, sackcloth, stone, acid, a path, rooms, delicious sea-scent fish flesh, a feast for us. Soon, first we know.
Okay. I love the rats, but sometimes, Jesus Christ, they're weird. they still can live when you're at 16 but you needed a job. Yeah. The thing I've read online recently said, you know, government said, the government website says, you know, you have to be one of those 3 things until you're 18. Didn't say anything about, you know, being able to have a. I don't think it said anything about being able to get a job. Because, you know, I didn't have to when I was 16. I actually left school when I was 17. Like I finished my my GCSEs. Did less than a year of sixth form. Left. Attempted college. Left. Attempted university education. Left. In education, never, ever did. What? What's going on there? Oh, I'm interested in what this is.
Between the living and the dead, the real and the forgotten. She watches them crumble.
The fuck was that?
Not even the dead get any rest in Karnaca.
Talk about school and social where you need a job. Huh. Very odd.
Noises in the house, under the floor. Wires pulled taut. Clunk, clonk, clonk. Can't hear our song. Can't hear our music.
Oh, that's outsiders stuff. Not outsiders, overseers. My darling Shan, I can't wait to see you, my love. Please make certain your servants know when I'm coming tonight. When I use our special knock, I expect to be admitted immediately, not waiting in the cold night air while I get permission. I'm bringing you my favourite flowers from the florist in my building. The scent of the blooms have been rising up to me all day in an intoxicating cloud. Your keen senses will glory in their fragrance, I know. I will wrap you in my arms and roll you in soft petals until you beg for release. Until then, my heart, I remain.
Let me guess. She likes red camellias. I need to find that flower shop.
Well. It kind of was just there. I think. Oh no, it wasn't. No, that was from the tattoo place.
Settle down, stomach. There will be a new shortly.
Let's talk to his stomach. Do you think you said why you didn't go to college? Yeah, you did. I don't blame you at all for it.
Trouble sleeping again last night. Maybe I ought to try one of those sleeping tinctures, but they can be kind of pricey.
Bonk. Our secret knock. DA, so that's why I'm just a rude swearing bastard half the fucking time I'm on the internet. I don't blame you at all, DJ. I can understand exactly why shit in life's led to that. Beloved Alina, my servants tell me that you came by earlier when I was composing, and they refused to open the door. Apologies from the depths of my heart. I've given dire threats I was not to be disturbed for anyone. The admiring throngs who gather outside my home have been burdensome recently, crying for autographs and interviews until I can hardly hear myself think, much less create. But of course I don't want to shut you out of my home with the masses. From now on, when you visit me, knock on my door 6 times with a break on the 3rd knock. My servants will know it's your personal signal and will have strict instructions to admit you right away. I hope you will come to me soon, my love.
A secret knock? Really?
Billy is not impressed. So is it? She's humming the song in her sleep. That's kind of a nice touch, you know, compared to the fact that whenever you have knocked anyone out in Dishonored 1 and 2, you just got snoring. Eat the potato. Eat, eat, eat. Eat the everything that you can. Throw the mead. I hate doing that because, you know, mead's nice. But still. Screwing this woman's life up. Right. Well, that's all it is. So, let's go back to Shanyun's apartment. Or house. Because, you know, what I was just in is an apartment. What that dude lives in is a friggin' house. At least.
Should get extra rations. Work harder.
Save the game. Especially seeing as my save game is still from the last mission. What the fuck? I have not been good with with my use the secret knock. Shanyun's house. Oh. Oh. I got to click on the back of my head with that one. Oh god, that was weird. Now, right where your skull connects to the top of the vertebrae, right at the back there. Oh. Oh, that's a very weird feeling. That's a really, really weird feeling. I have no idea what I'm perched on at all. Can you not? Can you, perhaps not? Thank you for notting. Out of context theatre.
I don't recognize you.
You saw nothing.
What's wrong with people?
Yep. Still no being spotted.
Got it all wrong. Last time
Just raiding the kitchen. Yeah, it's fine. Eating everything, seeing the key. It's all good. It's all good. I think pretty much anyone can tell what my mind thought when I first saw that. Especially, you know, when I just glanced at it. Sometimes I don't even need to actually make the jokes. Sometimes they're just right there, right on in the field. Okay. Oh, bone charm. Combustion. It's not going to be anything that I need. Your grenades inflict slightly more damage. Yeah. I have no idea if that's... Can I still use this? Yep. Oh well. It still works. Don't know what that whale oil stuff was for, but hey. Oh look. Yoink. Fancy house. DJ, thank you for what you said in the notes. Go.
I just have to finish my shift. Then I can go home. Put my feet up.
Oh, thank you for the hydration reminder, DJ. Excuse me.
How many more hours of this? If I had a timepiece, I'd know. I'm gonna guess, what, 3? Yeah, about 3 more hours.
It's like an old man singing. Kind of does, doesn't it? No. Bonk. Oh god, no. No, don't just one. There you go. You two can wake up and have some awkward questions in the morning.
Never seen a safe like that before, but I've cracked plenty. This shouldn't be too hard.
Stream says I have 5 viewers. Huh, fair. Each of us carries the void inside our bodies. It churns just beneath the surface of our consciousness. It yearns for our contract, our fears, our desires. This truth is only a portion of what the eye allows us to see. One day such knowledge may be yours. Keep this piece of the void as a promise, not just of your potential, but of our power. When you are permitted to join us here, you will see the void in its unfathomable mystery. Then this token will no longer satisfy you. I mean, that does seem to be the other thing. Oh, look, Whispers of the Void. It's a common story. A person has stopped breathing, pinned under carriage wheels or some other tragic happenstance, and is thought to be dead. When the weight is removed, they make a quick recovery, but nonetheless, for a moment or two, this person was lost to us, lost to the world itself. And what did they experience while in this temporary death? Darkness? Nothingness? No, indeed not. They tell us, as so many before have, they were in a particular place and can describe it vividly. And who among us does not know the place? Have we all not seen it in our dreams? This place we share in this far reaches of our minds. This realm where nothing makes sense, where one is at once both lost and at home. The Void. DJ shouldn't be too hard. Remember the last one he tried to open character? Yeah. These are glimpses of the void, and dreams or described by those awakened from comas are not limited to a select few. In my interviews, I've gleaned that there is not a single citizen without such visions at one time or another. This then must be a real place, not folklore or a mass delusion. Perhaps it exists deep below the earth, or far above it. Perhaps it is right next to us, but hidden. Some trick of the light or wondrous curtain bars us from fully knowing it, and we all but wait for a natural philosopher to unlock the phenomenon to show us how to see it at will. But when so revealed, it will not be a fearsome place any longer, not the distant and special realm described in the myth of the outsider. It will be strange, yes, even unsettling, but nonetheless it will be a new realm for us to explore and eventually conquer. What new treasures await us there? Are the lakes made of liquid diamond, the clouds of weightless silver gas? And what things would we learn? You'd probably learn not to fuck with it. The Abbey of the Everyman condemns any continued study into the void and its existence, but consider, if you will, the whales hauled daily into Dunwell's great slaughterhouses. Are they more or less frightening when dangled from a butcher's hook? Is a thing rendered more mysterious, more dangerous, and more powerful when it has been dissected, studied, and categorized? No, I say! Natural philosophy may yet banish all uncertainties from the world and bring us all that is feared beneath our knowing gaze. It is true, I am not a religious man, but one must respect the Abbey of the Everyman for its continued moral guidance for our great empire. Surely, even though the High Overseer himself would agree that a thorough investigation into the void would yield knowledge which could be used towards better protection against his malignancies. We would be able to subject the void to scrutiny rather than be subjected to its insidious influences. Everything that is known can be brought into the natural order of the world. If the Abbey would allow it, I am sure we may one day traverse the void safely. We may yet be free of the outsider's whispers, if such a creature exists. If the difficulties of reaching the void are neither practical nor moral, then we must reflect upon the ethical. If the void is only presented to those at the threshold of death, then one must glean that death is required in order to breach whatever barrier stands between our world and that world of unfathomable legend. I'm not suggesting we begin some heretical practice of human sacrifice, but consider this. There are people within our society who have made their purpose in life to trouble the hardworking citizens of the Empire through sloth, thievery, and murder. These execrable persons are not fit to live among us. With the cooperation of the Abbey of the Everyman and the Academy of Natural Philosophy, a device might be constructed to trap these social vermin at a point of fatal pain, so that the void might be properly assessed and studied. More experiments to be sure, but necessary for the criminals who live within our walls to be treated to a grander purpose. Here they might be of use at their moment of death they would never were in life. This is but my own modest proposal. Dude's fucking twisted! Did you? Huh, I need to say what I just said. It feels like much more should offer me. Good. I'm glad. I'm glad that you were able to get it off your chest. Shenyun's diary. Ooh. Last entry. I must remember to change the aria that unlocks my safe. Perhaps I'll grab Gloriana's card from the gallery and calibrate the safe to it. Bah! It doesn't matter what song I choose as long as it's different. I cannot keep Among the Oxrush Blooms as the key. Not now that Alonia knows the secret to my musical lock. I adore her, but I'm no fool. A man must protect his treasures. My darling Alonia, Her believes the lock requires live singing to open, and I didn't disabuse her of the notion, but it's untrue. An audiograph of the correct aria will suffice as well. As long as the lock recognises the pure tones of my voice, it will open. The safing company insists it's dangerous to have the audiographs as a current reserve measure, but what else could I do? I'll never forget the time I had a throat infection. The stubborn lock didn't recognise my sad croaks and squawks as me. It refused to open, and I couldn't wear my jewels that night. No, no! Better a little risk than perform unadorned.
The key to his safe is a song. That's different.
It's very different, yes. Among the yeah, among the octopus plumes.
I hear this song everywhere. It's popular.
You still talk to yourself because you made your problems into characters like that shit, like why you swear a lot. That's fair.
Those guards better earn their keep tonight. No inebriated guests wandering into my personal galley like last time. It took weeks to get all that blood off my sheet music.
3 plurals of youth,
Sean Young. Normally I'd have to pay a fortune to hear him sing, but that's not why I'm here.
Hardiness. Maximum health is increased. Yes, please. It's not going to do a huge amount, but still. Yes, please. Heck, well. I can't think of any. I have one. Okay. No idea what that thing does. Shenyun's working notes. I am stagnating. Every song I write bores me. I need inspiration. There are untapped depths within me. Songs that make Gloriana sound like a raven squawks. Of course, my adoring audience can't tell the difference. They gave me 3 standing ovations at the Opera House tonight, crying encore until they were hoarse. But they come from my fame, not the handsome face on the posters more than my music. No, I can't let their adoration make me complacent. I must expand my talents and create ever more wondrous songs. But how? Legends say the great composer Anton Cheswick wrote his Pandician Concerto in the throes of death, each note a cry of loss and longing from the brink of the void. Perhaps a taste of death would inspire me too. Yes, that's it. I must die a little to be reborn as an artist. I must peer beyond the veil and behold the greater truths of existence. What better inspiration? What purer source of creative power? Imagine the masterpieces I will compose, gazing into the black eyes of the outsider himself. Oh my god, he's nuts. He is absolutely nuts. I mean, to be fair, who isn't? DJ, you made a character that's a breed of made like dark aliens that can't die but have to swear or he will kill the world. Fair.
That must be the knife. Dowd was right.
Looks very curiously like a bit of a enhanced model of the sword that most of the overseers use. Strange that. Eat all of his stuff, steal all his money. Oh, yoink!
What does Sean Yun want from the void? He's got everything already.
Scan. To cook sweet tongue. This sonorous dish will soothe your throat and widen your vocal range. First slice First, slice 8 young, freshly cut tongues lengthways and boil them in a large pot of clear water. When a foam appears, drain the tongues and fill the pot again with cold water. Here add your aromatics and their thigh bones and simmer for 2 hours. This is already horrific. Remove the tongues and chill them until they are quite cold. Discard the bones from the pot and then strain the liquid. The fats will rise and congeal as it cools. Set aside. Pare the skin from the tongues with a sharp knife until you have nothing but the tender meat. Slice finely. Prepare your aspic with whichever home remedy you use. Make sure the fats have been clarified with an eggshell. The aspic must be perfectly clear and removed of all impurities. Arrange the cut tongues in a lined tureen and pour over with warm aspic. When set, remove and unwrap your delicacy, slice with a slated knife and serve cold. It must be savoured, preferably with a mother of pearl caviar spoon, or else the properties are lost. The sweetness of their songs will be yours. Ew! The lore and dark tie-ins are so misunderstood. People thought they are bad, but really they're good. Misunderstood because even the dude fuck up everything, but that's aliens. Yes, it's like aliens, but with a TA. Ah! And more lore on that in Discord. Cool. I will have a look after stream. Thank you, DJ. Should be weird. Should be real weird. Been that. I mean, to be fair, the main reason I was knocking him unconscious was so that using this wouldn't alert him. Play among the Oxos blooms.
Not this one.
That's my collection. Oh, yes, welcome to my collection of personal memorabilia. Alas, I can't be there to escort you through the private gallery, but here's a list of some of my favourite treasures. Hope you enjoy these rare and remarkable items as much as I do. Guitar on which To the Heartless was composed. Microphone of engraved gold used in the Samara sessions. Autograph from the first pressing of Release Thy Gold and Locks Gloriana. Violin and bow of Redmore spruce, gift from Duke Luger Abel. Metronome of ebony and chandlery silver. Miniature piano of mahogany and blood ox horn, gift from the Ativian Songbird Society. Okay. And why I'm rude is from a light Thean and is married to my dark Thean. Ah, fair. Gloria, so I need to fit Gloria in this card from the gallery. Oh, okay. It's pretty much what, yeah, I just misread that. I didn't realise that was one of the things, like, he has already done it and said, he's actually, he said, I'm going to do it, and then did it. Because a lot of things like, I should change this password, means the password hasn't been changed. Alright, so now I need to go to the gallery. That she heals people, though she had to be with me, as dark is attached to my soul, but that was nice. Okay. What about a grenade? Go to my collection. Oh. What? I chose rude as being a sacrifice because I'm swearing, so it's made so it makes sense in your brain. Fair. And your Dark Leon's name is Darkness. Reasonable name.
The Void. I've never seen it, but I heard enough from Dowd to know it's not a place you forget.
Oh, of course, there's a lot of guards around the gallery.
Ah, come on. Let's get this shindig started. I want to grab an elbow with Molly at the public. Everything ready? Almost. I activated the floor system.
Elite Indian is, shit, he knows his lightness. Easy to remember, at least.
Shame no one heard her over the concert. Could have saved her life.
Suspicious. So, let's see. What was it?
Whoops. So yeah, they've made this harder. They've made this harder because now the guards actually look up. Fun. It's gonna be a lot of fun. Shite! Oh, fuck. Not proud of that, actually did jump scare me a bit. That's not my proudest moment. Oh, God. Oh, back here. Oh, thank you for the hydration reminder, DJ. Very least get back to the sort of state that I was in beforehand, before I can completely mess it all up. I already know that that's not the one they need. The one I do need is likely in the gallery, which is downstairs.
I feel so bad. I haven't seen the kids in 2 years.
Oh yeah, just remember that I didn't pick up either the paintings. Whoops. Going to change that because those are worth quite a bit of money. Quite a bit. I thought that was it. But now his one is this one. So.
What does Shanyun want from the Void? He's got everything already.
Really, there's nothing in here apart from, you know, a piano in a soundproofed room. Yeah, it's good. It does wonders for the sound quality. Which is why when I get myself all set up and arranged in America and have my own, like, you know, little stream office, I will have soundproofing. Oh, bummer. I'm gonna save here.
Come on. Let's get this shit.
Expensive hobby.
Almost. I activated the floor security. Nobody's getting in there without a world of trouble following them.
Good. Remember what happened last time an uninvited guest wandered in there looking for Yun's autograph? That electrified floor made her scream like a skewered rat. But only opera singers could hit notes that high.
Yeah. Shame no one heard her over the concert. Might have saved her life.
I saw that guy's suspicion bar raising. I am so what? Aha.
Could I imagine that? No, I'm sure.
Did you have a female demon attached to me? Like, very evil, upset, but well, lost because demon. An angel as well, female to me as well, love heavy metal. But only because I'm undead, they're attached to me by chains that I figured out how to break so I can shapeshift into walls.
Alright.
Go.
There's no one here.
Are you sure about that? Put him up here.
This is a new one. The punch cards are already selling fast.
Yoink. Sounds like the kind of noise you'd hear from a Scooby-Doo cartoon. Thought I just saw something out. Honestly, if I was guarding something and I saw what looked like to be a person crouching and moving in the corner of my eye, I'd make a noise a little bit more dignified than Did you say the angel is a black wolf and the demon is a white wolf? Interesting turn. Mark, you gotta go. That's fair. I'm actually very nearly ending the stream anyway. Well, thank you very much for coming along so far, Mark. And well, so far. Thank you for coming along to most of the stream, Mark. And I will speak to you tomorrow. Play release like Golden Locks Gloriana. Dear Sir, we are pleased to inform you that the personal box registered with the Young Jacoby joint account has been fitted with new locks as part of our routine annual security update. You'll each receive a new key to this box located in our private vault. Both keys are required to access it. Please contact me with any questions. Oh. Unfortunate craftsmanship. Enemy grenades sometimes malfunction. Nah. Stop the music. Okay, so that's Shan Yun. That's this guy done. I mean, yeah, literally. Oh, thank you for the hydration reminder. So this way. Not that he just doesn't care that a ding went off behind him. Completely fine. Right. That seems like it's a fairly decent time to end. Considering it's 5-2 and, you know, I managed to actually get into his safe in the end. Yeah. So, yeah. Thank you all very much for coming along. Well, initially, sorry that there was no real Sniper Elite 4 gameplay because, well, PlayStation Network's been weird. Hopefully, it will be fine and complete and done by, I don't know, the weekend. Definitely hope it's going to be done by Sunday because I really, really would like to not try and play God Eater 3 solo. Especially, you know, if it's meant to be more of a co-op game. Well, not meant to be. It's better. It's better co-op. Yeah, but at least we've had fun with doing Death of the Outsider and actually having a proper, almost full committed stream to it. Did you'll say on Discord when you type up? Cool, no problem at all. So yeah, so next stream is going to be tomorrow at 1 AM, and for those of you who are in America, the clocks have changed in America and here, so it's now a 5-hour time difference from EST again. So it's 1 AM my time, back to basically the original thing. I am aware that the schedule down there that gives a countdown is incorrect currently. I will fix that after this stream's finished. Well, I'll fix that like pretty much immediately after I'm done here. Vaughn, you mean you don't want to get hammered in God Eater by playing alone? This is very true, yes. I did some off-screen stuff on God Eater. I learned a bit of how to use the Great Sword. I got a new Great Sword and I upgraded it. So, actually, don't know if I upgraded it. Definitely got a new Great Sword. Don't know if I upgraded it. But yeah. It's going to be good. It's going to be good. Yeah, next stream is going to be 1 AM tomorrow, and it's going to be back to Hellpoint, which I can't wait for, because I love Hellpoint. Really do. Yeah. Thank you all for coming along to this. Again, sorry that the stream wasn't exactly what was advertised, because, well, PlayStation Network made it annoying. But, thank you for coming along as much as you did. And your support is always, as usual, very much greatly appreciated. And, let's see. Yeah. I'll see you all tomorrow for the stream. But until then, I hope you all have a good night, day, evening, afternoon, or morning. Whatever the time is for you when you're watching this. Until then, stay safe. See you later.